There comes a moment in every man's life when a quiet question appears. Does she truly feel something for me? Or am I simply misreading kindness as interest? This confusion is more common than we like to admit, because most attraction is not loud and most rejection is not clear. Especially as we get older, people become more controlled with their emotions. They smile out of politeness, they speak with warmth out of character, and suddenly, we're left guessing. In today's world, we're taught to look for bold signals, clear statements, obvious moves. But real attraction, especially mature attraction, rarely announces itself that way. It shows up in patterns, in body language, in consistency, in the small things people do when they're not trying to impress. This is where a Stoic mindset becomes useful. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "Look within. Within is the fountain of good." Clarity doesn't come from chasing reassurance outside yourself. It comes from being calm enough to observe reality as it is. When you are centered, not anxious for answers, you begin to see people more clearly. And when you carry that calm presence, others feel safer revealing their truth around you. This video is not about forcing attraction. It is not about manipulation or guessing games. Instead, we'll explore 8 quiet, unspoken signs that a woman may be genuinely drawn to you, signs rooted in psychology, but viewed through a Stoic lens. Not signs that demand action, but signs that invite understanding. Take a breath, observe without attachment, and let's begin. Sign number 1, she adjusts her body language. One of the earliest signs of attraction appears long before words do. It appears in the body. When a woman feels drawn to you, her body often responds instinctively, not strategically. You may notice small, almost unimportant adjustments. She straightens her posture when you're nearby. She smooths her clothing. She touches or fixes her hair, even when there's no real need to. These movements are easy to dismiss. Many men do. But Stoicism teaches us to respect subtlety. What is repeated without effort is rarely meaningless. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The body obeys the soul." And in moments of genuine attraction, the soul speaks quietly through the body. These gestures are not about vanity, they are about awareness. On some level, she becomes more conscious of how she appears, not to impress the room, but to align herself with your presence. It is a quiet, involuntary signal of interest. A Stoic man does not stare or analyze obsessively. He simply notices. He understands that attraction does not demand reaction. It only asks for awareness. And when that quiet awareness in her body becomes comfortable, it rarely stays still. At some point, attraction stops being only about how she appears and begins to show in how close she allows you to be. That's when body language turns into something more personal, something more revealing. Sign number 2, she allows natural touch. As attraction deepens, distance begins to feel unnecessary. Touch appears, not suddenly, not dramatically, but naturally. It might be a light touch on your arm while she's speaking, a hand resting briefly on your shoulder, a hug that lingers just a moment longer than expected. These gestures are rarely planned, they are instinctive. From a Stoic perspective, touch is not about desire first, it is about trust. We do not allow physical closeness unless we feel emotionally safe. And emotional safety cannot be rushed, demanded, or forced. Seneca once wrote, "Where there is a human being, there is an opportunity for kindness." In everyday life, kindness often shows up not as words, but as comfort, the quiet willingness to move closer without fear. When she allows touch to happen naturally, she is not testing you, she is revealing comfort. A Stoic man understands this difference. He does not interpret touch as a signal to accelerate. He does not respond out of fear of losing momentum. Instead, he remains present, because presence, calm, steady presence, is what allowed that closeness to exist in the first place. And when touch feels easy, unguarded, and unforced, attraction has already moved beyond surface awareness. It has entered the space of connection. As that connection settles in, something else begins to change, not in her hands, but in where her attention consistently turns. Sign 3, She orients her body toward you. When someone is truly engaged, their body reveals it before their words do. She may be part of a group conversation, others may be speaking, yet her shoulders turn toward you. Her feet point in your direction. Her posture quietly aligns with your presence. These movements are rarely conscious. They happen instinctively, guided by attention, not intention. From a Stoic point of view, attention is one of the clearest signs of value. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Where a man can live, he can also live well." What he reminds us is simple. We place ourselves where we feel at ease. In everyday life, that truth shows up in the body. When she consistently orients herself toward you, she is choosing your presence as a place of comfort, not because she is trying to impress, but because being near you feels natural. This is not about dominance or positioning. It is about alignment. A Stoic man does not lean in to claim attention. He notices when attention arrives on its own, and he does not chase it. He remains grounded, relaxed, and attentive, allowing the moment to unfold without force. Because attraction that must be pursued rarely lasts, but attraction that forms through ease and presence tends to deepen quietly. When her body consistently turns toward you, it signals that her mind has already settled there. And once attention settles, something more intimate often follows. Not movement, not touch, but the way her eyes begin to meet yours and hesitate just slightly before looking away.
Sign number 4. She holds eye contact, then looks away. Before we go any further, pause for a moment. Most men believe attraction shows up in words, compliments, confessions, clear signals. But the most revealing moments are often silent. If you've ever felt something shift during a simple glance, this sign will make sense immediately. Eye contact is one of the few signals we struggle to control. She looks at you, holds your gaze, then looks away, not out of boredom, but restraint. This brief pause tells a deeper story. From a Stoic perspective, restraint often reveals more than expression. Epictetus reminded us, "No man is free who is not master of himself." In daily life, that mastery often appears as hesitation, the moment we feel something yet choose not to rush it. When she holds eye contact and then looks away, it can signal emotional awareness, interest balanced by self-control. It is not avoidance, it is regulation. A Stoic man understands this. He does not demand more eye contact. He does not try to prolong the moment artificially. He allows space, because space is where attraction breathes. When eye contact lingers naturally and then gently breaks, it reflects comfort mixed with feeling, a quiet internal dialogue rather than a performance. And when that happens consistently, attraction is no longer just physical or social. It has entered the realm of emotional presence. Once that presence forms, it often shows up in a subtle but familiar way. Not in her eyes, not in her body, but in how easily she begins to laugh around you.
Sign number 5. She laughs easily around you. Laughter is often misunderstood. Many assume it is about humor, about saying the right thing at the right moment. But laughter, at its core, is about safety. People laugh more freely when they feel relaxed, when they are not guarding themselves, when they sense no pressure to perform. From a Stoic perspective, ease is not accidental. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "A calm mind brings inner strength and self-confidence." In daily life, calm is contagious. When she laughs easily around you, even at small remarks, even at moments that aren't especially funny, she is responding less to the joke and more to the atmosphere. Your presence lowers her guard. A Stoic man does not chase laughter. He does not try to entertain. He remains steady, and that steadiness creates space for lightness. Notice the quality of her laughter. Is it spontaneous? Unforced? Does it come with relaxed posture and open expression? These are signs of comfort, not performance. When laughter flows naturally, it signals that she feels free to be herself, not evaluating, not calculating, not protecting. And attraction grows quietly in that freedom.
Because people do not fall for those who impress them, they fall for those who make life feel lighter. As laughter becomes easier, something deeper often follows. Conversations stretch a little longer, silences feel less awkward, and without quite realizing it, she begins to seek reasons to keep talking.
Sign number 6, she mirrors your behavior. Mirroring is one of the quietest forms of connection. It happens without planning, without awareness, without intent to impress. She crosses her arms, and moments later, you notice yours are crossed too. You lean back, she does the same. Your tone slows, hers follows. This is not coincidence. From a Stoic perspective, harmony reveals alignment. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "What is not good for the hive is not good for the bee." In simple terms, humans naturally move toward rhythm when they feel connected. Mirroring is the body's way of saying, "I feel in sync here." A Stoic man does not test this. He does not exaggerate movements to see if she copies them. He simply observes, because forced mirroring breaks the very harmony it seeks to confirm. When she begins to reflect your posture, gestures, or pace of speech, it suggests psychological comfort. Her nervous system has relaxed enough to attune to yours. This is not attraction driven by excitement. It is attraction rooted in ease, and ease is the soil where lasting connection grows. Notice how natural it feels, not performative, not exaggerated, just aligned. A Stoic man understands that alignment cannot be demanded. It emerges when two people feel safe sharing the same emotional space. As mirroring becomes more consistent, it often leads to something else. Not more movement, not stronger signals, but a desire to stay present, to keep the interaction going a little longer than necessary. And that quiet desire often reveals itself in one simple way. She begins to initiate and extend conversation. Sign number 7, she initiates and extends conversation. At first, conversation may feel situational, a shared space, a common task, a reason to speak. But then, something changes. She begins to reach out without necessity. She starts new topics. She keeps the conversation alive even when it could naturally end. These moments matter. From a Stoic perspective, intention is revealed by effort. Epictetus wrote, "Wherever there is a human being, there is an opportunity for improvement." In everyday life, improvement often begins with attention, choosing to invest energy where it feels worthwhile. When she initiates conversation, she is choosing connection. When she extends it, she is choosing presence. This is not about talking more. It is about wanting the exchange to continue. A Stoic man notices this without clinging to it. He does not rush to reply out of anxiety. He does not force depth too soon. He responds with the same calm clarity that invited conversation in the first place. Because meaningful dialogue does not grow from pressure. It grows from mutual interest, given space to unfold. Pay attention to how conversations end. Does she introduce new topics just as things slow down? Does she ask questions that move beyond surface details? These are signs of engagement, not curiosity alone, but willingness. And willingness is one of the clearest indicators of emotional investment. When conversation becomes something she sustains rather than something she simply responds to, attraction has already moved inward. And once interest settles inward, it often expresses itself quietly, not through words, not through gestures, but through memory, the small details she remembers and chooses to bring back to you.
Sign number 8, she remembers small details about you. Attraction does not always announce itself loudly. Sometimes it reveals itself quietly, through memory. She remembers a story you mentioned weeks ago, a passing comment about your childhood, a preference you shared once, without emphasis. And later, she brings it back, not to impress you, but because it stayed with her. From a Stoic perspective, attention is never accidental. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." In everyday life, what we remember reflects what we return to inwardly. When she remembers small details about you, it suggests that you have occupied space in her mind, not briefly, but repeatedly. This kind of memory is not about intelligence, it is about value. A Stoic man does not test this. He does not correct her or reward her for remembering. He receives it calmly. Because memory is not a favor, it is a mirror. People remember what matters to them. When she recalls details without prompting, it signals emotional presence, a quiet form of attachment that develops over time. Not urgency, not obsession, but consideration. And consideration is often the most reliable sign of genuine interest. When all these signs appear together, ease in touch, alignment in body language, shared rhythm, sustained conversation, and attentive memory, they form a pattern, not a promise, but an invitation to observe more carefully. And this is where Stoic wisdom becomes essential, because the final step is not about interpreting her signals, it is about how you choose to respond.
Conclusion: observe, don't chase. Attraction, when it is genuine, rarely needs to announce itself. It reveals itself in patterns, not in promises. You've seen how it shows up, in the way her body adjusts, in how touch feels natural, not forced, in where her attention settles, in the ease of laughter, the rhythm of mirroring, the effort to keep conversation alive, and finally, in the quiet details she remembers. None of these signs, on their own, guarantee anything, and that is where Stoic wisdom matters most. Marcus Aurelius reminded us, "You always own the option of having no opinion." In daily life, this means we are not required to rush toward conclusions. A Stoic man observes without attachment. He notices without chasing. He remains steady whether interest grows or fades, because his worth is not determined by another person's response. When you stay grounded, calm, and present, something interesting happens. People feel safe around you. And when people feel safe, they reveal themselves more clearly, not because you demand it, but because you allow it. So let these signs guide your awareness, not your anxiety. Looking back, which of these signs have you noticed before? And how did you choose to respond at the time? If interest deepens, you will feel it unfold naturally. If it does not, you will still remain whole. That is Stoic confidence, and it is far more attractive than any strategy. Thank you for watching Stoic Wisdom today. If this reflection resonated, take a moment to like the video, subscribe to us, and continue walking this path of calm strength and quiet clarity. Until next time, stay observant, stay grounded, stay stoic.